Hello, friends. Hi. It's been quite a while. I have basically failed at Vlogmas. Hi, Trick. How are you? Very good to see you. Yeah, post here. So yeah, I've given myself lots of room for improvement for next year's Vlogmas, if I do Vlogmas next year. Good. So I'm hopeful. Yeah, there's nothing on screen. I I have so many packages and stuff and labels that I'm like, I'm gonna dox myself or others if I'm doing this. Oh, incoming puppy Trick. That's very exciting. Are you getting another Leon burger? Hi, Ty. So yeah, I apologize for not streaming. I am currently doing cards for patrons. Oh, nice. Hey, 242. Hi, Darren. So yeah, I've been very busy. I'm trying to write some videos because I would like to get things done in the next week so I can relax for Crimbus. But then I realized, like, oh, I also have to do patron cards, and I need to do, like, friends presents. I'm back. Sorry, I think my computer was updating drivers. Hopefully I'm back. I know you guys are on a little delay, so if you can just verify. I guess I could pull up the stream myself, but if you could verify that I'm back. Okay, good. Thank you. Hello, Don Pedro. Sorry about that. Yeah, so it's funny, like, I was really relieved to see that half the month is still left. Because I was feeling like I was way behind, but I think that's because things just keep going wrong. So I'm kind of on track. Some Christmas stuff might be a little late. So here's what's gone wrong recently that has required me to suspend Vlogmas until today. So what I'm doing right now. Okay. So last year, for the patron cards, I ordered them a little bit late. Like, it was kind of on the cusp. But I was like, that's all right. They'll get there by the new year, at least. Except for maybe international might be a little late, but that's always kind of a crapshoot. But then the printer sent the cards to the wrong address. Probably my fault. I do not know why that address. Actually, that address should never have even been available for shipping to, let alone used as the default. So it's everybody's fault, really. Anyway, the point being, I couldn't get the cards until like February or March of this year, at which point I was like, I'm not sending these out. However, I'm not going to throw away 500 cards, right? It's wasteful. So what I am currently doing, the previous card's message references the year. So I've typed up a new message and I printed it out on these labels. And now I I have to go through 500 cards and put the label on them. I also had to adjust the message on the new card to reference the sticker because it's so obviously a sticker on top of another card. And I'm like, people are going to really wonder what the hell is happening here. So first I have to go through 500 cards and place the sticker on. And then I have to go back and sign them all. Yeah, I'm way too cheap for that, and I hate waste. So it's kind of good because I actually had all these stickers already. These are the size stickers that I used for mailing, like shipping labels, back when I sold t-shirts and stuff for Skepchick. But I had like a lot left over, so I can use those. However, it gets worse. So I have to put the stickers on the card, then go back and sign them all, then, put them in their little envelopes. So I also, I downloaded all my Patron information, reminded myself how to do a mail merge, printed them up on these little labels, and then I went through sticking the address labels on all of the envelopes. But at some point, I ran out of envelopes. And I still had like more than 100 labels. And I thought, well, that's weird. Did I misplace a box of maybe the cards came in 2 boxes and I misplaced them? And I looked around, I couldn't find them. And then it occurred to me to check last year's order. I don't know why this just did not enter my little tiny nugget of a brain, but I have more patrons this year than I had last year. Over 100 more patrons. So now I'm short 100 cards. I'm like, that's all right. I have a really good color printer, actually. So I'll just print more cards myself. So I ordered some 5x7 cardstock, threw it in the printer, hit print, and got trash. Trash came out of my printer. I tried every possible configuration, portrait, landscape, moving the cards around in the printer, trying to print from photos, from GIMP, from HP's own stupid app. I could not find a way to orient these cards properly. So after I spent hours on this yesterday, hours, and I finally was like, okay, I can't do it. So later on, once I finish this stream, in fact, I'm going to visit a local print shop. Limited run. Yeah. I could send them out as, because it wasn't enough to have an error card like this that is a sticker on top of last year's card. Hey, Court. I should also have for the rest, just, half of the photo printed upside down. No, so I was going to go through Shutterfly, who I ordered these through last year. And it's like, all right, well, it's going to cost me like $300, I think, for another 100 cards or something like that. $200 or $300. I don't know. And then I was like, hold on. I should just go to a local print shop because there's a very good chance they'll give me a better deal and I will actually be supporting a local business. So a unique card for a unique patron. You know what? Maybe I should do that. So yeah, that's that's how things are going over here. Just spending hours trying to fix a problem that could have been solved by an ounce of critical thinking. But I do enjoy doing cards, though, because, like, so I did a bunch of the international ones already, because I want to get those out as soon as possible because they take the longest. And it's just really fun seeing where everybody's from, like, all over the world. Like, to the point where I had to, like, look up some of the country codes, because I'm like, where is that? Like, one was, I think I remember the country code, but not the actual country. It's CE, and it's actually, like, Sweden or somewhere, or Switzerland, maybe? Because it, like, it's... CE stands for something in the language of the country. I'm sure if you Google it, you can find out if I'm right that it's Switzerland. I think it is Switzerland. Oh, CH. That's what it was. So I was right about the country, wrong about the actual abbreviation. But yeah, I don't know. It's just fun seeing where everybody is. Like, a surprising number of people are, like, within a 10-minute drive of me. And I'm like, would it be weird if I just went and, like, put this in their mailbox? Like, I could save $1 or whatever a forever stamp costs these days. Because I also have to go buy more of those. So that's also on my to-do list today. It's going and buying 200 more stamps. And something like 81. Yeah, it is a little creepy, I guess. I wouldn't, like, knock on their door or anything. But what if I did? What if I, like, knocked on their door and was like, thank you so much for being a patron? Would that be, like... Would that be creepy or would that be cool? Take a selfie. I could use a Polaroid. Oh my god, what if I had a Polaroid and I just took a picture of me putting it in their mailbox and then put that in the mailbox too? Oh my god, that would be really funny. 66 cents? Alright, so I wouldn't be saving that much. And I just stamped a bunch of them, so... Oh yeah, did they? Say... Oh god, it would be funny. I think by letting people opt in, I think that would give them too much hope that actually, yeah, no, if I told people that this was a possibility, then, like, you know, a serial killer would sign up just for the chance for, like, an easy kill. Oh yeah, I could. Oh, bike ride. I don't know, we might be onto something here. I'm really torn over whether that would be a gross violation of privacy. I actually have not been on my bike in a while. I keep, like, meaning to go for a ride, and then I get caught up working. You guys really do. See, this is why I really benefit from these regular check-ins. Yeah, so, like, I'm back to hiking regularly, which Indy prefers. So I have gotten in a couple of hikes. And I was hoping to bike to a hike, even on my e-bike, but couldn't make it happen. I went grocery shopping once on my e-bike, and I also, like, I have this It's a hider for an air tag that goes under the water bottle cage, and I'm sure that when it arrived it came with longer bolts, but for the life of me I cannot find them. So I had to go to a bike shop and get some abnormally long water cage bottle bolts. But at least then I'll feel slightly better, like taking the nice bike around Oakland, you know. A sick ass violation of privacy. Hey, Michael. Hey, Mike. Munster, Indiana. Well, thanks for holding down the blue in an otherwise sea of red. My husband and I have talked about buying a plot of land in a red state just so we have the vote. That's voter fraud, right? I just described voter fraud. I should clarify, we weren't seriously discussing that, but we were joking about it. We're not going to do it. Please don't have me arrested. Although I recently was reminded that a little thing like being arrested and convicted of fraud will not stop skeptics from supporting my work. Just kidding, it would, because there are different rules for me. But yeah, if you guys didn't see, I posted it on my Facebook and on Twitter, I think. It's so insider baseball, I probably shouldn't have even bothered, but a friend of mine forwarded an email they got from Jeff Wag and Hal Bidlack to skeptics that I used to know and like, because they've joined the board of directors for Brian Dunning. Brian was 10 years ago convicted of wire fraud and sent to federal prison. All the while begging for donations for his podcast. And nobody would let me talk about it. That was when I was on Skeptic's Guide to the Universe. And they're like, well, it's not really relevant. And I was like, how is it not relevant that somebody that we've had on our program has been, at the time, was under investigation? And they're like, we can't talk about it until he's been convicted. And so then he was convicted, and they're like, it's not news. So that's fun. That apparently not only did he not suffer anything after that, he never apologized to, he never admitted fault. He basically was like, everybody else was doing it. I just got caught. Yeah, so apparently he's still kicking. And now, the thing that really made me angry, there were a few things about it that made me angry. Like, for instance, they clearly sent this out to people who did not agree to... I shouldn't say clearly. It is my opinion that they sent this out to a mailing list that did not agree to receive emails from Brian Dunning. But also that they called Brian Dunning the intellectual successor to James Randi. And it makes me so angry. Randi was known to have a casual relationship with the truth. But in the way, for the most part, in the way that stage magicians do. Brian Dunning is in no way, he's one of the dumbest men I've ever met. And one of the most narcissistic men I've ever met. Which is saying something. So to see this email go out where they constantly brought up Randi it's so fucking disrespectful. So disrespectful to let, and crass and cynical to use James Randi's name to convince people to give money to a convicted fraud. It's just anyway, apologizing for other people. Yes, I think that the cheese is from Munster with an E. But I bet Munster, Indiana is named after that Munster, maybe. Now I want cheese. Alright, I've run out of stickers. I guess I could sign. But then I need the addresses in front of me, and I don't want to accidentally show an address on camera. Oh my god, guys, this place is such a wreck. Charcuterie for dinner is not a bad idea. I was thinking of making Mafe. You want me to show an address on purpose? No, I'm not doxing my patrons. Really? I love Tillamook. I love your cheese. I have your cheddar cheese in my fridge right now. Yeah, I was thinking of making, there's this West African peanut stew that's so good, but I think I probably should have started it earlier because I throw it in the slow cooker. It's really fucking good though. It's like chickpeas and peanut butter and peanuts. I don't think that's the zip code for Washington, D.C., Mike. I could be wrong. But East Coast. Fun fact, East Coast are mostly start with a 0. And when I printed up the address labels, I forgot to double check that Excel wasn't deleting the initial 0. So now I should actually... I should go through... All right, I'm going to try to do this without showing anything on camera. All right. So these are the ones that I've done so far. I need to just go through and make sure that none of them are 4-digit zip codes. Oh, boy. I just can't stop fucking up. Oh, actually, wait. Baltimore starts with a 2. Oh, all right. It's 2,500. Okay. I thought it was... Oh, here's one. I found one. New Jersey. Oh, my God. Why am I like this, you guys? Why can't I just do something right the first time? All right, later, John. Oh, that's a good zip code. Yeah, I grew up in 080 territory. Oh, and apparently Brooklyn starts with a 1. Well, that's good. Maybe the starts with 0 territory is smaller than I thought. Oh, nope, here's one. Wait, why does Providence, Rhode Island start with a 0, but New York doesn't? Doesn't make sense. Oh, is that Wrigley Field? All right, I'm also gonna look out for somebody that's close to me. Maybe I can stalk them first online and see if they would be the sort of person who would be okay with me. Oh yeah, see, here's somebody in San Francisco. I'm planning to be in the city next week. Oh, and in San Jose. I'm gonna be out that way next week. Or this weekend, actually. New Haven, Connecticut. And you know what? I'm not going to learn anything from this. 12589, New York, right? I'm not going to learn anything from this because it's going to, you know, by the time next year rolls around, I'm going to do all of the wrong things again. Maybe I should also go through the ones that I've printed but have not gone on envelopes yet. Make sure that's not. Yeah, but that's not as funny, Don Pedro. It's funnier if I just show up. I don't want to do a meet and greet. That requires planning. Oh wait. Oh my God. Why are so many people? Oh, and I can't actually do this on here because my labels didn't print perfectly. So they're kind of offset a bit. So by the way, if you're getting one of these, if you get one with a fully intact label, that's like you win. Surprise Polaroid is pretty funny, but that would also require me to go out and buy a Polaroid. But I've always kind of wanted one. I've never had a Polaroid before. Let me see what they cost. I could get like an off-brand, right? Well, I'll have to check Amazon because I would need to get it fast. Polaroid. Oh, this is so cute. These are really cute. Oh, wow. Hold on. I'm going to share this. Look at how cute these are. Look at this little pink one and this little blue one. These aren't Polaroids. Polaroid itself went out of business, didn't it? Or did they come back? It's $50 though. Hey, Misty. But look at all the colors. I mean, yeah, you're right. But look how cute they are. All right, hold on. Let's... Oh my God, look how cute this one is. Oh, here we go. I don't like that it's red, though. This one's pretty cute. I like the little rainbow. Well, oh, Gen 2. It's $100. I cannot justify. Oh, but there's only one left. I can't justify that for this joke, but it would be fun. How much is it per? Oh, it's $1 per photo. But it comes with 16. You have the white one? Do you like it? See, or I could get one of these off-brand. Oh, look how cute this is, though. I mean, I guess I could write it off. My God, my husband would be. Oh, you know why my husband would be particularly annoyed is because he's been. My mom's been bothering him to give her ideas for Christmas for me. And I'm just like, I don't need anything from her. And he's like, I know, but she needs to get you something. And so like I'll give him ideas, but she doesn't like any of them. I bet she would fucking love to get me a Polaroid. I'll ask him if he already Oh, yeah, I could take cute pics of Indy. Look at this, though. This comes with all of this stuff. These little frames. And it's pink. And the film is cheaper. Slightly. But the camera's more expensive. I wonder what the difference is between Gen 1 and Gen 2. I mean, it could easily fill out my indie wall. Ooh, double exposure feature. Ooh, only $80, but I need to get it, like, quickly. I can't do this. Is stupid. I should not do this. You guys are such a bad influence on me. Maybe I can get it at like a Best Buy or something. Shoot bigger film? What do you mean? It says that this is mini. Does that mean the film is mini too? Oh yeah, smaller. Oh, so is this the larger one? I don't know if there is a... Wait, this one's got lenses? Oh my God. Yeah, I don't think that there are any camera shops around anymore. Oh, this is really cute. Look at this little guy. I like how it looks old school. Oh, look, they put this little image together specifically for me. They're like, look, you hipster freak. You know you want it. All right, but now there's like too many options. I'm kind of amazed too. I do have a I have a what's it called, a Lomo, but I shot a bunch of pictures, but then I just never got around to having them developed. So this would solve that. Yes, I did see that they're about $1 a photo. I mean, it's certainly not a thrifty hobby. Like, we already know. No, I hear you, Don Pedro. You're right. I'm not going to go for the Kodak, even though it's very cute too. And it's only $50. I don't know. How big are these guys? Aw, that's sweet, Mike. Oh, here we go. 66 millimeters. I'm sorry. What is this? Europe? What the fuck is a millimeter? What's that, like? All right, 2.5 inch. Oh, that's tiny, tiny. That's only like this. No, I think I want I type. Which means I'd have to go with the bigger one. Is the film the same? Oh, it's more expensive. It's $1.50 a photo. Oh, but look, I could get this little bag. Oh my God. I've kind of lost sight of the original reason why I was looking at this. I like the light filters. Wait, what's that? Underwater sport camera. I already have one of those. Yeah, so I do have some film that I am supposed to, like, I've had it for like 2 years now, so it's probably not even any good, but great for nostalgia, not so much for your wallet. Yeah. So expensive. Uh, oh, Hannah. How old are you? Those look great. Those look like Polaroids. I feel like these people don't know what a Polaroid is. Or how it's supposed to look. All right, I can't I can't justify this. I'm not supposed to buy anything the weeks before Christmas. So, you know what? We'll consider the creepy Polaroid thing next year, maybe. Oh man. Well, my first digital camera, so my dad used to work for DuPont, and he was in their IT department. So he brought home a digital camera. It was like this big, and let me play with it. And it blew my mind. I'm like, I can take a picture of anything and nobody's going to get angry at me for wasting film. The 60-second disappointment. Hi, Jay. But back then, it could only hold 8 photos at a time. So I would have to run out, take 8 photos, run back in, take like half an hour to transfer them onto my computer, my family's computer, and then back out. And there was, so at some point I realized if the camera was plugged into the computer, I could take a photo hitting the space bar. So I took selfies where I was just like, you know, and saved them to, oh yeah, no, the resolution was terrible. So it like automatically saved to the computer, and I didn't think anything more of it. But then my brother, cause you know, the family computer, everybody used it. So my brothers also used that computer. And one day I came home from school basically, and he had printed out the selfies and taped them to my door, my bedroom door, with a note that said if I didn't give him $20, he was going to put those up at our high school. So, you know, and that's an important lesson for a person to learn right before the explosion of digital photos and social media. I did not give out, you know, saucy photos to anybody because I knew exactly what could happen. Oh, yeah, you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to shake it like a Polaroid picture. Did your friends not have... Oh, or was the internet not invented yet? So they couldn't just Google that? Yeah, my brothers were pieces of shit. Real jerks. But, you know, that's why I'm funny. So I should really thank them. All right, guys, I am going to head out to the post office and the print shop to try to get some more of these cards made. It also just occurred to me that I need to buy more envelopes. So, thanks so much for joining me. Good to see you guys. I'm sorry for the lack of streaming and the lack of Vlogmas. I've really just kind of given up. Because I need to write videos, and I need to get this stuff done. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow. Tune into Discord if you want to